there ain't no stopping us. Fly without a boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I'll be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star.
Just inviting the pressure on, and they're asking the question now. How many times is this going to happen? Off the ball incident here with Cher and Brereton Diaz. And Craig Pawson has got a bit to sort out here with the help of VAR. Sundowns has had a few nibbles at Bruno Guimaraes. Well, Cher's disgusted because there is a coming together. Oh, it's a red card for Cher. Craig Pawson flashes a red card at Fabian Cher.
De Bruyne waiting to take the corner, which he works short with Bernardo Silva. One hasn't worked.
Angry reaction from Llorente. Needs to calm down this late on in the game, leading 2-1.
I don't know what the reaction's there for. I think it was a free kick in the first place. Maybe he feels there's an elbow afterwards.
We've had the 4 minutes or more.
La movilidad, la capacidad de Mbappé, no logramos ver de qué manera en algún momento el Real Madrid podría acceder al tanto del empate.
Y ojo que hay un jugador que se queja de un contacto de Rüdiger, se queja de un puñetazo de Rüdiger.
Dear me. Bissek just lands on his left hand. That would be a pain. Ouch, that's going to be painful. Yeah. Especially that it was Bissek. By the way, it was 6 minutes. Oh, Cherby heard something there. I think he's going to...
Fioliao releasing Salamakers. Bellanova took a chance there. What's the decision?
Sent off. So that puts a crimp in the afternoon for Barcelona. But it's no consolation to that man there, Mitchell. Asprilla is the player down. And Porto and Rafinha facing off as well. Porto wants Ferran Torres off the pitch as quickly as possible.
Well, Ferran is waiting for the referee to double check if it's a red or not.
Está esperando la Pedri, ahora Lamine Yamal quiere arco, le queda a la derecha, caer en el área 2, no sé qué, y mirá que lo sostiene, va a ir a la espalda, evita que el polaco se levante, otro que ha tenido problemas de espalda, ¿no? Robert Lewandowski.
Sascha Stegemann hasn't been lenient. I don't think we would use that word in connection with this performance today. Just having everything double and triple checked, of course. Well, the Leverkusen players getting involved in that little chat, but Gerhard still searching for answers.
Well, he hasn't been booked before that,
No.
right? I mean, this wasn't a straight red.
Up. Here's Guirassy. Sabitzer trying to turn. What's happened there? Jogo lates the man down in a lot of pain, it seems. Went in for the challenge with Sabitzer. And then something's clearly really hurt Jogo Late.
Получил травму, долго лечился, поэтому Ликанена Луис Энрике пробовал на позиции ложной девятки. Маркиньосу досталось в стиле значка Бундеслиги, в стиле логотипа Бундеслиги. Его вроде ударил футболист Марселя. И красная карточка. Вот это да! 20-я минута, и, похоже, Марсель остается в меньшинстве. Амин Арид получает красную.
Southampton's academy, although he was out on loan at Stoke a couple of seasons ago.
It's just brilliant though, that Saliba.
Well, it was driven initially by McGinn against Saliba, who've had previous. Then quite a way through. Martinez jumped into that. That was an ugly challenge for the ball. He's been shown a yellow card, but it didn't look good the way he jumped in two-footed then. Henderson has had too much to say and will feel aggrieved that he's had the same punishment as the original offender.
Just don't know why you'd make this kind of challenge. It's just ridiculous. He's just saved by the fact he's not come down on command.
Концейсао. Нарушение правил в пользу Ювентуса. Душан Влахович празднует, как будто это финальный свисток. И на скамейке запасных такая...
Получает очередной раз по ноге. Ну и уже так нервничает на самом деле Ламин Ямаль.
Dus net voldoende te toucheren van de bal. En dan doet Wellenreuter nou. Ja, er is al gefloten. Geen reden tot paniek. Want Di Maria maakte de eerste overtreding. Door Wellenreuter in de weg te lopen. Daar floot hij al voor. En dat Wellenreuter daarna met Di Maria in botsing komt is niet meer zo relevant.
Really not quite 100% fit yet. This is when it starts to tire you mentally and physically, and this is when they've both been booked, the coaches.
Made the block, Rangers through the crowd, and it's put in. Alvaro Morata. 90 seconds of the 90 minutes remain, and Milan are back to within one goal. And Morata furious at how Torino are taking their time, delaying the restart. Morata with a striker's finish for his debut goal. And it's game on again.
The situation there on the pitch, a double yellow card was shown by the referee. The second for Porto. The first one I couldn't see it, but it was a Warsaw player. I believe it was Rafinha.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Porto. He's kind of overexcited. Then it's a kick without the ball. And he was in the fight before also.
Find the right place to play his best football and see what he's able to do. It's a holding midfielder.
It is Thierry Correa and Marcos Llorente.
Винисиус падает. Но на сей раз ничего точно не было. И там опять Винисиус зарубился. Его сейчас провоцируют, но Винисиус уже победитель. Уже победитель, он уже сделал соцсетей. Назвал объединение Гризмана и...
Но сложные кадровые моменты заставили его оставить, и он стал героем зимы. Я имею в виду в первую очередь Пьеро Энкапье. Ну а вот началось. Хармосмерс и супер эмоции футболистов. Здесь почти все темпераментные парни. И вы видели, как реагировал Фримпонг на то ли реплику, то ли вообще...
Chase on for Skripski here, and he's taken down his man Mittelstedt there with a very heavy one. And you can see the home players not happy at all with the nature of Skripski's frustrated challenge. Now, what we're seeing here by the on-field and Jamie Gittens. Oh, Gittens caught. This time nothing given. Off the ball. Artur Chavez has gone down. Gittens was the player closest to him. Now, what was seen here by the officials and the officials back in Cologne.
to see the replay to see if he clips him on the heel when he goes inside.
Данте. Углового-то не будет. А вот здесь он врезал очень сильно по ногам Хакима. По мячу не попал Данте. Данте мы хвалили. Совершенно справедливые, заслуженные он отзывы от меня получал. Но здесь, ну, мне кажется, это не на красную карточку нарушение правил. Хотя может быть абсолютно все, что угодно. Всем пытается все объяснить Данте, и главному, и Хакиме, и Маркиньосу. Но Хакими общается на повышенных тонах с лайнсманом.
Who has a little lunge at that and connects with Clare and not Ball. And Chris Kavanagh has taken a deep breath and has marched across towards Declan Rice. The colour of the card is going to be yellow, with the VAR having a little check in the background.
Just got away from Declan Rice. He's certainly going.
Ellie spotting an opportunity. Here's Calafiori. What a goal that is! What a way to score for Arsenal for the very first time! Ricardo Calafiori on his first start for his new team.
And take to it.
Yeah, a few of the attributes I did say about Nicholas Jackson. He does love that confrontation. He seems to thrive off it.
Cesar quickly on the scene, Martinez. He's caught by Van Hecker, not once but twice, and that fuse is notoriously short for Manchester United's number 6. Yellow card for the Brighton defender.
He jumped up. You can see there's definitely a free kick. He cuts across, it was a free kick goal.
Helped on by Morsey towards Hutchinson. Close attention paid to him by Bentancur.
Joining in to defend their respective corners.
To Old Trafford.
Offside caught by Martinez, who's in the book.
Well, he stopped in his tracks there, João Pedro, by Flynn down to... He's, of course, on a yellow card already. Well, frustration boiling over it.
United only scored once in their last 3 Premier League away games. Got on to score again here to win. Mazraoui and Delap square up to each other.
He's an old school bruiser of a centre forward, Liam Delap. Doesn't care for reputation, doesn't care who he's playing against.
Fernandes wants to come across to them.
При подает от углового флага. Удар Матеуша Фернандеша с отскоком от газона. А вот и Матеуш Фернандеш мог бы сейчас, да, покататься. Филипп Йоргенсен врезался в него. Ну что у нас там Тони Харрингтон? Тоже агрессивное поведение, так на минуточку. И сейчас именно об этом говорят.
Well won by Rafa Leão. Abraham.
takes on Endo, was held on to. Free kick for Milan. Bit of a reaction from Abraham, which is not wise and not necessary.
Influential when final going forward in the first half, Wayne. Albeit.
2025-м домашняя игра с Манчестер Сити. То есть, прямо скажем, календарь «Будь здоров».
Так, ну на ровном месте там стали толкаться Фабиан Руис и Калафьори. Молодец арбитр, что сразу подзывает к себе двух футболистов. Мне кажется, просто устал ПСЖ под таким давлением.
Listen, they'll take the point. And then someone slid into the bench there, and there's a flashpoint down in front of the benches.
Well, Asllani, I'm not sure what he was doing there. Not sure he stood on someone.
If you're being kind, you'd say he couldn't check his run, but let's have a look. Push there.
Bounced off Luvumbo. Piccoli looks to try and take it on. The decision's gone against him.
I think rightly so, because he's trying to win the free kick wrongly. He's run into a bunch of players and just gone down, trying to get that free kick. Referee, certainly Le Pen, I think, has done well.
Вот этот наступательный ритм Атлетико, фол Маркоса Llorente. Еще будет красная за этот грубый подкат на Фран Гарсию. И, по-моему, Маркос Llorente готов.
Abdul Mumin once again well positioned.
Yeah, it took a while for Mumin to set in this Rayo Vallecano. At the beginning, when he started play, he committed some mistakes, but well, lately he's playing much better with confidence.
Griezmann will now take the corner. Omar El Hilali is down at the moment for Espanyol. There's a tangle with Azpilicueta. And an overreaction and some play acting as well by Omar El Khalili, holding his face.
Heading it back, and it would have been spectacular had it gone in. Boniface, well, maybe over vigorous there, and perhaps a bit dangerous. Decided that it was a bookable offence. Well, Nicolas Zaiwald would be the obvious player to come on, you would think. Well, last week we saw Zaiwald and Kamper in the centre with Aidara making runs.
Sildilia. Und in der Mitte das Foul der völlig überflüssigen Art. Eins erklären müssen, was er sich dabei gedacht hat. Klare Angelegenheit, gibt es auch nichts zu diskutieren. Und das ist...
Boys, it's a tough task at this stage.
Oh, that's a straight red!
It's just a sign that Gladbach still think that they can win this, because if they were holding on for a point, Nicolas would have held that. Now, this has been whistled dead. Oh, he's off. What a nightmare for Tomas Chavanchara. On as a substitute, and now sent off. Not the impact that he wanted to make, or Gladbach wanted him to make.
Santos goes down, the referee is under pressure here from the Lille players, the fans are furious. And, I think he is pointing out that he'd already...
Tempers fraying now, and Hakimi
Modipo, Sagnon going at each other. Trying to man Lecomte and Teji Savanier now trying to diffuse things out there.
Bernardo Silva, Savinho available, good challenge. Well, not a good challenge as it turned out. Flynn Downsett gets a yellow card for his reaction to Tony Harrington.
That's built up frustration from the foul he feels he should have had at the other end of the pitch, which preceded that Manchester City attack. And Milan have felt the same. There's certainly contact. This was the tackle on Bernardo Silva.
Fast starters in this fixture in recent years. They've scored inside the first quarter and now for the last 4 meetings. The issue here surrounding the prone Havertz.
Stupid Van Dijk. Just got involved in a little tussle and sort of like backed into him.
Chris Wood can chest the ball firmly like and head it. Ball hotly contested inside the centre circle. Yates has a problem.
Here's Maddison through to Solanke. Carlos tight to him and right on the edge of the area. The free kick is given, and Solanke brushes away the hand that was offered to him by Diego Carlos. But he doesn't want to get involved in that, does he?
No, Carlos feeling he went to ground too easily. But there was a barge in the back, and why wouldn't you go down at this stage?
And Liverpool are back on level terms.
And Hecker and Gakpo with a little set to. And we've quite a 20 minutes to go here now.
Die helemaal meegekregen wat hier de bedoeling van was. Je krijgt nu een enorme opdoffer, merkwaardige actie van Chuba Ekpom. Als de bal over de zijlijn wordt gespeeld, ja, er is niemand nodig om het hier te laten overkoken.
It's De Bruyne into a dangerous area. Bernardo Silva loops one, and it's plucked out of the air. With Verbruggen hoping that'll be enough. Van Hecker and Haaland are trying to change shirts, it looks, already.
Oh, well.
That's what Xerxes there to do.
Rather caught by Martinez. Referee has waved it on.
Yeah, it's not a clever challenge. He's come down on him. Studs first shot. Right across his kneecap. It's not ideal. Referee's tried to wave play on.
To be honest with you,
they are obviously having a long look at it.
As a professional, I think that one where you leave your studs, you know you're not getting the ball and you're going knee high, I think that, to be fair, you're asking for a red card.
Tamori, Loftus-Cheek, Pulisic, Tammy Abraham, and then Alvaro Morata. The referee hasn't stopped the game. He's asking Rafa Leao to.
Esperan 6 adentro del área. Atención con Luca. Cayó alguien adentro de ella. El árbitro está deteniendo la jugada. Porque Carvajal recibió un empujón antes de que va a suceder. Otro jugador. Después Mbappé lo quiere poner de pie a Thiago Santos. La cosa está bravísima, Salcedo.
Sí. Es el reflejo de lo significativa que es esta victoria para el Lille y de lo representativa que es la derrota también para el club.
It's incredible the energy they're showing.
Christian Pulisic, signed for his ability, not just because he's a marketing dream. And now it's kicking off. Bastoni and Morata, the latter new to Milan, but immediately well aware of what this fixture means.
This is a derby. Think Bastoni, yes, Pulisic was on the ball.
In the end, they did just about enough to put him off. Liberato Cacace is about to be introduced.
Tough stadium to visit, and here come Rayo once again. Espino slightly overruns it, and now apologises to Ter Stegen, who is clearly very angered.
I think Pacha left his foot there. Let's see it.
guy. Could have perfect.
Eric Garcia with the challenge then. Kubarsi, as he was fouled by Guruteta, and that's a silly reaction from him, standing over Kubarsi. He clearly fouled him, and some frustration coming out. Fermin is involved, of course he is. He's involved in everything. And the Barcelona players just need to walk away now. They've got this game won. The referee has given them the free kick. And I think Athletic Club's frustration is playing.
Berenguer puts it into the area, and coming in on that was Vivian.
Vivian, it's a hit. I think it's Robin Lenormand.
Well, it's Jimenez.
No, Jimenez.
And Athletic don't need to get too involved in this. They want the game to continue. They may be a little bit more anxious to pick up all 3 points, as you've already said, Tony. An away draw at San Mamés is not bad.
Go ahead, goal. However, it's 3-2. They've scored 2 against Bayern again, just like they did when they were last here in November. 5 to go. This one isn't done yet. But Bayern defensively, that was too easy.
Yeah, that was all over the place.
Anton's been fantastic. The card is coming out now.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah,
he's gone.
It's red. Terrier pleading his case. Demirovic on the ground. Martin Terrier in his first official game as a Bayer Leverkusen player. Well, not the start he had envisioned.
Сам, Дембеле сам. Нет. Дейшемие. Повышенных тонах. Общается Дейшемие с Арби.
In the capital, it's going to continue. They've still never won here.
Kanju, Timber, Trossard nudges into Bernardo Silva. Manchester City get a free kick, and the referee reaches for the pocket again. It's a second yellow for Leandro Trossard, and Arsenal will play the second half of this game with 10. Picked up a booking, Leandro Trossard, back in the 35th minute. It was for delaying the restart. And now he's picked up a second yellow to incense Mikel Arteta.
Lost it.
Oh, here we go.
Timber went in very hard. Flew to the byline. The card is out of the referee's pocket. It's yellow. But that is not the end of it.
Still down, he's rolling on the floor, writhing in agony, and the rest of them are having a scrap.
The spark.
He was yellow carded, wasn't he?
Shaping to take the free kick. Whacks Declan Rice instead of the ball.
Well, look, the free kick was given Brighton's way. He was just about to take it, Veltman, and I think Declan Rice might have inadvertently touched it. He was supposed to get away from the ball quickly to enable people to take their free kicks.
Now operating as the central West Ham striker. And the referee's quickly to come in to try and separate this, which is rapidly spilling out of control. Richarlison is down, Van de Ven is down. Kudus is the epicenter of attention.
Van de Ven seemed to take exception to Kudus maybe treading on him when he was on the floor. I don't know. because he jumped up quickly. Players normally do that. If someone stands on your hands or...
Extra red. West Ham's back.
One, then yes, it is worth it. You've just got to have more quality. This has been brewing this.
Yeah, and Nunez has gone down in fairly dramatic fashion from what looked to be fairly minimal contact from Badiashile.
Don't like that. There's no need for that. You're going to have a little bit of an argument with someone, do it in the right way. There he is.
By Declan Rice, the whistle had blown before it was struck. Kai Havertz is the Arsenal player sitting down. This corner's going to be retaken.
To get it away through Leif Davis. There's some afters between Romero and Delap.
Minutes at the end of this first half. Gakpo with the ball inside the penalty area. Nunez has gone down inside the penalty area off the ball, and they're having a look at that. Play continues for now. Back from Szoboszlai. Here's Virgil van Dijk.
Out of this game, they don't want to lose it. They're pushing forward, trying to win it. It's a big 15 minutes or so to come on. Still to come.
Well, there was no decision for the challenge on Magnetti, but the referee was aware that the press player wasn't getting back to his feet quickly.
Taken really well by the Brazilian. He's on his way in. That's going to be a booking. Araujo, yellow card for him. Frustration for the Manchester City winger. He's got a yellow card as well.
The referee, man. With the letter of the law, he'll book him for shoving him back. But come on, that's a yellow card all day, Araujo.
Отводит угрозу. А теперь на выходе надо сыграть уверенно. Столкновение, падение. И что судья? Вот только сейчас судья дает паузу. После этого столкновения игроки Милана, тренер, видимо, требуют назначить пенальти в ворота хозяев, считая, что нарушил правила, борясь в воздухе.
Closing stages as well, the Fiorentina head coach. There's another red card been shown, and this one is for Theo Hernandez. And it just gets worse for Milan. They'll lose him to a suspension. But Goodman...
Penalty spot, but Beyond has found Lovridge, and there could be real trouble here for Rangers. Is it red? Yes. That's what they call a dog zone. Tijani Rangers denying Udinese a goal-scoring opportunity. And having had Theo Hernandez sent off after the full-time whistle in Florence, we've not even played half an hour here against Udinese, and Milan are down to 10. It was just a ball over the top.
Was with Pellegrini, and that was reckless from Pellegrini. And he's a very lucky boy, Pietro Pellegrini, to still be on the pitch. Will the VAR come into play? That was a blatant headbutt by the Empoli number 9. He's seemingly got away with a yellow.
Si bien es cierto, está mano a mano con el arquero.
¡Epa! Y ese ya va muy por fuera de lo que era necesario en la jugada. Y van encima, además, de Sergi Cardona. No era necesario entrar así.
La verdad que no.
Y el mensaje ya tendría que venir de ambos bancos.
Ha golpeado mucho, eso sí, ha golpeado mucho el Villarreal. Yo creo que se ha quedado...
Рюдигер там пытается выиграть позицию у Ленормана. Вот так отталкивает Рюдигер Ленормана. Словами, да что тебе нужна моя футболка.
Und da kommt er auch. Da ist die gelbe Karte, Platzverweis für Borussia Dortmund. Nico Schlotterbeck.
They don't much care for the verdict. Enzo Mio on the ground.
Хаби Алонсо. Пришел донести
между на обидчика Инкапье. Это был Майкл Олиса. Снова толкаются.
And letting the referee know what they think about it. The whistle has gone for what looks like a free kick to Lille, and now Lille are complaining because they felt they had an advantage. You just can't keep the people happy. There's a red card out now. If it wasn't already explosive, I'd say that's given a real edge to proceedings. There's been an edge all through.
Kovacic! Must be! Manchester City score! John Stones with the touch! The champions never gave up! John Stones, who scored against Arsenal the last time City beat them here in this stadium. Harvey Barnes, Neto collects, and Joe Linton, and that was a clothesline of a challenge on Neto.
Dear, oh dear. I mean, Damburn stepped across Neto a few minutes ago, but...
He's going to his pocket, that's what he's doing. And a red card shown in the direction of Andoni Iraola.
Cucurella. He's been yellow carded.
He rarely goes through a match without you.
Final touch off Palmer, who was
Looking again from Ødegaard. Calafiori really fancied a debut goal, made his presence felt with Martinez. All he wants to do is get on with it, so he pushes Calafiori away, and he's seeking a little bit.
Maddison, he's gone to ground. The referee had an unimpaired view. Veltman's told him to get up and has now gone down himself.
Please.
It's all a bit pantomime.
Early for that, isn't it? Christmas.
Goal by the benches up against him. He knows he's going to have to pull that tackle out because he hasn't got the pace to deal with him, really.
Oh, now then, Gibbs White and Joel Linton. It's Felton in this first half, even though it hasn't.
Half time, still time for a few more, wasn't there?
Emerson and Timber, and Saka getting involved. Yellow card. Brandished not once but twice. Bukayo Saka.
United have broken up Arsenal a little bit with some of these smaller fouls, and a card has come out. And does change the dynamic dramatically now for Tyrell Malacia. You're wincing at that one, Gary.
Wood. Riley right into the mix with a bit of a war of words going on. Nunez and Jorginho Rutter seem to be...
Ball has stayed down. Alexander-Arnold has sorted out Estupiñán, but the free kick will be given, and it will take some separating of those two.
Oh, and that's a cynical trip from Nico Williams, who's only just come on. It's right in front of the Chelsea bench, and it sparked something of a melee here. The trip off the ball by Nico Williams, and now Chelsea and Forest players piling in, and Forest have to be really careful with their recent disciplinary record already under scrutiny from the FA.
Well, perhaps just run out of space at the end there, and Gundogan held the shirt there of Gibbs White, and there's frustrations boiling over between some of the players.
Gundogan's still down. Looks as if he's holding his back.
I remember Gibbs White got in a tangle with Rodri here last season, and Rodri ended up with a red card.
Well, a very big player that Manchester City have got to miss this season, and really, they have felt it.
Anfield. This is going to be 3 defeats in a row, and Amorim will join Jose Mourinho and Jurgen Klopp to be the manager that gave Pep Guardiola his 3rd successive defeat. He's a man that they need.
Опять в паузе я позволю себе несколько цитат.
The script tonight here.
Well, disappointing actually the weekend, so hoping a little bit more joy tonight.
Gabriel's coming to grips with Martinez.
He's booked him, hasn't he? Booked it through them.
Both of them. Brazil against Argentina.
Форматировал пару раз. Ну, это желтая карточка железобетонная, ее получает Кристанто, в этом нет ничего удивительного. Один из самых палящих и грубых игроков прошлого сезона чемпионата Италии.
His physicality really have been impressive. Of course, set up the goal for Goodmanson as well.
I think that'll be key, that relationship as well with Goodmanson.
What is that? For Fonseca. Might be...
Yeah. It's a strong coming together, but Baldanzi will drive clear. The referee sees nothing wrong. De Vinta, Roma have a man down here. How controversial this could be. Eventually the referee does stop play. And the frustrations and the groans ring out amongst the Stadio Luigi Ferraris, because by the letter of the law it has to be a head injury for the referee.
Bueno, no sé si espere que vaya más atrás o que espere por una posible revisión. Aunque esto no requiere demasiada revisión, Fernando, es
un error claro y evidente del árbitro, se tendría...
Ну, опять Винисиус, опять его рассказы. Есть Денискины рассказы, есть Винисиуса рассказы.
It was Sergio Gonzalez who had to stand firm.
And Vinicius Jr. absolutely furious with that challenge. To me, from the sideline, there didn't seem to be too much in it, but as you can see there, the reaction really angry, pushing Sergio Gonzalez. He clearly wasn't happy with the challenge there.
I think he claims that once he falls to the ground, look at the legs.
Is on that front.
Probably leading that category by far.
Now, Openda writhing in agony right beside the touchline, just in front of Marco Rose. And, well, there's another yellow card. Two, one after the other, and Marco Rose is going to have to make the walk.
на дальний кут. Надто сильно. Надто не точно.
He'd ever done that. More than any of the great Bayern sides from the last decade plus. And Felix Zweier finally produces the yellow card. Well, I suppose you could say that had been coming. Vincent Kompany wasn't entirely thrilled. Upamecano.
L'OL pour attaquer, le ballon pour Mikotadze, par-dessus, le petit cadeau là aussi, la petite merveille pour permettre à l'OM de revenir dans la partie. Donnarumma n'a pas aimé pas le geste. Qu'est-ce qu'il s'est dit après? En tout cas, le match est relancé alors qu'il reste 5 minutes dans cette première période.
L'importance de ce troisième but, cet appel en profondeur de Nico Tadze qui a été fait remarquablement avec cette belle finition. Il a juste...
Premier League scheduled the week before as well.
Yellow card for Armando.
Bate nos pés do Diallo e vai direitinha para a cabeça do Guardiola.
Mas a competitividade do United é mais uma vez traída pela bola parada.
Esse é o que está quentinho o derby. Está caído Kyle Walker. Ui. Paulo de intervalo. Estará o Onana já também. Os derbys têm dessas coisas. Estão aqui os 22 jogadores, mais o árbitro. Ainda não percebemos o que é que se passou.
Tracking backwards, Jesus, and he's going to give the free kick to Arsenal here for the ball by Barella. He didn't see that as a foul, and now he's got himself a yellow card as well. Into the land substitute, so has Jesus.
Thanks for shoving him there. He's arguing it.
No free kick for that. Upamecano tries to step in, and that will be a free kick for the challenge on Pavlidis. Just the one attempt all night for Benfica.
Защитника не получилось. И Родич выбивает мяч в аут, потому что лежит один из игроков на поле. Конфликт у Родича. Конфликт у Родича. С Ямаем, извините. Не думаю, что это оговорка по Фрейду, но если вы болеете за Барселону, наверное, вы тоже так подумали.
Maybe. He thought that they're going to give me some time here. That is going to be a red card. Oh, what a way for the young man's career to start. Bartasagi, I don't think he's even touched the ball.
I don't think he has, Denver. When I saw that challenge straight away, I just thought it's not a good challenge.
Davide Bartasagi, 18 years of age. He looks ashen-faced, doesn't he, here? What have I done?
Camara, Davis held back by Ndika, and both of them come together here. Surely that has to be a yellow card for Van Ndika. Baldanzi goes down, as does Mancini. Checks all round.
Meanwhile, Alaves have a player down in their own penalty area, and referee Alejandro Muñiz stops play so that he can receive treatment. Skip away from Carlos Martin. He does get away from him, drills the ball in from the byline. Well, an instant impact from Giuliano Simeone. That's something that I don't remember anyone doing in the first half as we watched the various pushing and shoving after Sevilla reacted angrily to Longley going in on him. Another yellow card, and we didn't see the incident, Matt, but we can see that it's Vinny who's been booked. There's his junior.
Yeah, it's Vinny who's gone in the book, and it's Pedri who was on the...
Пытался тянуть время. И, кажется, не прав здесь Турем. Естественно, тренеры и другие.
It's a difference from the young man who played for Köln a few years ago. Let's play it down here. It's Diogo Leite.
cafes if ever you come here. And tussling. Pujalfa and Musiala. They weren't the best of friends. He hasn't really been able to bring his influence to bear on the proceedings. He's with the raised boot, and he gets right into the ear of referee Felix Zweier. Not for the first time, it's Musiala who is down. And he was cautioned earlier on. That's what he did.
That's a 50-50. I think he is more Jamal Musiala.
Mupe trying to pin his man. Did that so well. Still haven't had a card today. Diakite was outfoxed, and it is a yellow card.
It's stayed down. Marquinhos has come in with a late challenge on Zaroury, which earns the PSG captain a yellow card. Well, the Paris Saint-Germain players are very unhappy that no foul was given just a few moments before that. The tension's threatening to spill over here.
Vital player for them at the base of their midfield. Johnson keen to make life awkward for Lewis Potter, but just went a little bit too far with it.
And finds something. Berger gets ahead of Rice. Rice brings him down. Declan Rice will go into the book.
Yeah, and a bit of afters there. Pereira and Rice. He's got no complaints, Declan Rice. Drag Berger back. Berger's had a fantastic game, actually. Central midfield.
Madison upended by Lisandro Martinez, and the yellow cards continue to flow. It is another defensive caution for a Manchester United player. He joins Mascherano.
Now, it's not going to be a penalty because the ball's not in play.
Cannot lose your discipline. Must admit, I didn't see it, Jim. I was just looking at it, and I was looking to see if Son had placed the ball on the line and the quadrant down on my notes.
Fernandez was Rice down. Now Grealish is as well, courtesy of Joel Linton.
I think might have been a free kick prior to that, but anyway.
Nice feed from James Maddison, skipping away from Bruno Fernandes, and he's going to see a red card. Manchester United's disappointing day has just got a whole lot worse.
Wow. I mean, I saw it as a foul and I saw it as a yellow card from our position, Connor. Don't forget, we're some yards away from it. I didn't see it as a red.
Ends up sober away. A couple of hands there. Thuram was eventually decided as the guiltiest party. You have to be careful because he doesn't want to get... Well, he's got one. Delaying the restart.
Liga desta nova era da Champions League, a saltar então do 13º posto para o 6º. A entrada para esta partida estava apenas a um ponto da zona de qualificação direta. Há equipas que também estão a jogar esta hora, outras que apenas jogam amanhã. E a falta de Traoré sobre o Goretzka, e depois aqui esta reação de Traoré.
Sim, porque o Goretzka...
Boos ring out as Timber takes his time for this throw in for Arsenal, and Kai Havertz has gone down off the ball. There's a little look over towards the assistant referee, and the referee now steps inside, and it's a yellow card.
For Liverpool. It's a corner.
There's something happened in there, I presume, involving Antonio Rudiger, Darwin Núñez as well. Let's have a look at it, Ali.
Asensio's got it. There you can see the arms round him. No, that's poor. That's poor. No need for that.
Mancini contro Carlson, arriva Dallinga a creare scompiglio, poi si allacciano a terra Mancini e Carlson, gran nervosismo, quasi mani addosso, quasi mani in faccia.
Sì, sul contrasto. Pass out to Villanova. Retegui, it's 3. That will settle it. And the margin of victory does not flatter Atalanta. Yellow card for the goal scorer, he won't care about that. 11 goals in 11 games for Atalanta's new main man up front. Now Gianpiero Gasperini can allow himself a smile at last, even if Jim City here is getting involved in something in which he shouldn't.
Рикошет может получиться успешным. Зампано и Дюфрис продолжают сдирать друг с друга футболки. И заработал еще один угловой. Пора уже эту парочку.
En la posición de Lewandowski, que es una posición que ha ocupado también a menudo y que no se le da nada mal. Y vamos a ver que hay una pequeña...
No, el calentón de Quique Pérez con Eric.
Con Eric le ha costado la partida.
That chance. And by the way, sporting a fantastic mullet, really is impressive.
For those who don't know, for those who are too young to know what a mullet is, you're about to see.
Second card of the night.
Against Gavi, he's lost none of his aggression. And the yellow card came out there, presumably.
Более подробно. Вирц. Это неизбежно было. Это было все неизбежно. Это все было неизбежно. Гранит Джака. Желтая карточка за споры. Раз. Сейчас мы узнаем, кто еще получит.
Coman for Bayern. And the cross in. Oh! They call for a penalty kick. Here's Sacha Boue in the centre. They asked the question here, Sané. They want a penalty. Yellow card for Sané.
They feel their legs now, of course. They're tired. But they managed to get the right calls at the right time. Nadim Amiri in this case.
There, Derek. Credit to Stuttgart. They played their part in a fantastic game of football. When it comes to penalties, it's always the ones who deal with the situation better. Radetzky made the one save, Silas knocks the last one over the bar. But this team they never seem to amaze what they're capable of. They're dead and buried with 50 minutes to go, 2-1 down, man down.
On a yellow card, but VAR check is only for a possible straight red. It couldn't be for a second yellow. Looks like Willy Delajour, the referee, has decided to produce a straight red card here.
C'est vrai. Mais bon, j'aurais aimé voir une autre entame du côté de...
This is what Erling Haaland has caused a bit of drama with. Similar to Havertz right at the start of the game when he bundled into Rodri. Video assistant referee John Brooks has looked at the replays of all that. He feels there's no
Alvarez tackled Farmer with the ball, not really part of the equation, and the Mexican will go into Sam Barrett's book now.
They've got to keep their heads now.
Lewis losing out, it's Welbeck, and Lewis in trying to recover brings Danny Welbeck down. There can be no arguments about the yellow card, although there are.
Danny Welbeck not happy, but it was a foul worth making really in this position because his team were up against him.
A flimsy challenge on him from Bruno Guimaraes. Tonali's gone down in the box. And they're going to take a look at that. It falls here for Haaland, who hits it first time with his left foot. Now, Jack Grealish, I think, is the City player involved. And the VAR are going to take a look at exactly what the Grealish reaction is.
Nothing in it.
Dortmund. And Sabini again will be the one to watch here, and will they mark him with rather more concentration this time, Dinamo?
Mas a bola estava fora, tem que haver canto. Estava fora, canto. Está Haaland com Timber na marcação. Bem, Haaland mete-o debaixo do braço. Timber não se fica. O lado do P3, quem está.
Bernardo Silva getting involved with Gatti and then Di Gregorio. And a yellow card for Bernardo Silva.
You'd have to say, you have to credit Juventus. They defended their box really well.
On the penalty area, goes beyond the defender, he goes over, but the referee is going to say no. If that's the case, he could easily give yellow here for simulation, as it is as a goal kick. Does he catch that back leg, maybe?
Oh, it's that left.
Говоря, я думаю, они там могут общий язык найти, хотя... Ох ты! Зампано! Приклеился к Тюраму и к Дюмфрису.
Становится победным. Ну и, наконец, Никола Дзаньоло. Первая его игра против Ромы на стадии Олимпика, тем более возвращение некогда очень близкий ему клуб. Я думаю, что сейчас...
He goes down now after a challenge from Koundé.
Mourinho one way and he goes the other, and he wins the corner as well. Santiago Mourinho on loan, he's not on loan from Atletico Madrid, they bought him from Atletico Madrid in the summer. He had gone out on loan last season.
This movement by Vini Jr. dancing with the ball. I think he needs the late tackle. Let's see.
It's not the same. It's not the same. Another one over the top for Rafinha. This could be four. Rafinha over the goalkeeper and unable to clear on the line. The two Real Madrid defenders, Rudiger was one of them. Rafinha celebrates. Rafinha hadn't scored against Real Madrid in a Clásico before this fixture. Neither had Lamine Yamal. They both have now. And it's Real Madrid 0, Football Club Barcelona 4.
Wallace.
Again, good decision by the refereeing team, not even to fall for that.
Openda has taken the fall. Xavi Eiger. Hoffenheim looked as though they were in a bit of a flow, but the foul there by Andrich, and out comes the yellow card to boot for Robert Andrich.
Spencer Baini, still Mio, still going Mio, and that is what Touré's going to do in the Bundesliga, Jerry. On the pitch, a matter of minutes.
Arsenal who led 2-1. Manchester City who come back to salvage the late dramatic draw. But Mikel Arteta today knows his team were really close to getting a win here.
Gabriel. Well, Fabianski got quite a bit of him. Arsenal are protesting. And Anthony Taylor marched towards the penalty spot. And I think...
Did come back to win both games. Michael Oliver in charge, 6th time he's been the referee of this fixture. And immediately from kickoff, concern for Rodri as a fiery start to this City-Arsenal fixture sees a hold-up within.
Salah's excited and excitable.
He's not the only one.
Over his head, the positional sense is really good from Diop. Great from Fulham again, tenacious in the challenge. Oh, it's a bit of a kick out.
It was the two number twos there, Tete and Gomez, who were toe-to-toe. Barnes. Flare-up involving Tonali and Grealish. In the meantime, here's Guimaraes.
To show for their efforts. Full time in Gangon. Brest 1, Bayer Leverkusen 1. And next here on TNT Sports 3.
Coming that quick.
Are they making the adjudication that he couldn't have got to the ball anyway, maybe?
Perhaps.
Certainly something for Rio and Steven.
Miranda, duro Shaarawy, che ha qualcosa da dire a Miranda, perché commenta di averlo toccato, anche qui grande nervosismo. Manganiello a placare il Shaarawy. Raramente abbiamo avuto modo di vedere così nervoso in campo, ma sempre piuttosto sereno come giocatore.
Still we play, 9th minute of added time. Things up in the tunnel. Messias at the second time of asking after a really good penalty save from Sommer.
Excellent shot. They're always just going over or hitting the bar, but Fonseca not happy.
Final 15 minutes of the first half.
Брейтинг. На чужой половине поля вступить, чтобы на переходной фазе соперника подловить. Деполь поджигает.
Riperderla ancora Castro a sgomitare con Cristante, poi scintille tra i due. Testa a testa, a muso duro, Castro e Cristante, li allontana Manganiello.
Sì, abbiamo visto subito correre Italiano, vuole evitare questi tipi di situazioni dai suoi giocatori, non vuole cadere in nessun tipo di trappola. Abbiamo visto come per esempio De Silvestri dopo il giallo ha subito sostituito a fine primo tempo, quindi non vuole rischiare assolutamente nulla. Qui rivediamo Scaramucci.
With De Bruyne, then Lewis caught, Shadabart, free kick. Got a yellow as well, could be off. Could be off here, Rico Lewis. He's going to go. Rico Lewis is sent off for Manchester City.
Barnes put under intense pressure. Lukic.
Didn't he?
Share not happy. No, for Manchester City, that's a foul by Cher on Grealish and a yellow card, and based on the fact they tangled a few minutes ago, pretty predictable.
Well, the manager talks about not changing his style, his philosophy. If he doesn't change, make this team tight at the beat, he won't win anything.
This is not as serious as perhaps it initially looked. Either way, he'll go off for treatment and assessment. And a substitution will be made. So Nicolas Dominguez. Coming on.
Yes, it does look, I mean, he just signalled to the bench that
It's not really his thing, is it? I mean, how often do you see him in positions like that and unleashing at goal?
I wonder will we look back and
He's going to midfielder.
So you'd hope he's comfortable on the ball.
Calafiori looks comfortable, and indeed he did, and he's earned Leicester City a second yellow card.
Con Miners, Milinkovic usa tutta la sua stanza per andare in alto, poi perde il contatto col pallone, viene anche attaccato da Gatti, si accendono gli animi nell'area di rigore del Torino. Tutti provare a dividere Milinkovic e Gatti. Gatti è andato fisicamente a ostacolare Milinkovic-Savic, impedendogli di fatto di tornare sul pallone. Il fischio di Sozza però adesso deve risolvere questa situazione.
Chelsea's press almost effective.
Really good position here. They've worked hard for it.
Most of the Stamford Bridge crowd, Glenn, are in agreement with you about the severity of the Gahi injury.
Well, Crystal Palace medical man doesn't look in any rush to get him.
Guimaraes on the deck.
Pulled over. Free kick.
Back and he did well, Smith. Bournemouth throwing.
Contro Sanabria, vince lui il duello, poi nervosismo ancora tra Sanabria e Kalulu, si mette in mezzo l'assistente. È stato un derby corretto con un paio di momenti, no, di frizione, diciamo così. Gatti, Milinkovic, Savic nel primo tempo e qui Sanabria e Kalulu, niente di particolarmente grave per la verità.
Una pallonata tirata dal centravanti.
Let's take a Kanji around the back after we see the push. So Fernandez and
команда, которая забивает меньше всех. Сегодня лишь 8-й свой мяч оформили и забил его как раз Крстович.
In towards Koop Miners, almost too tight there. The Juventus players, no spacing is.
Oh, here's a red. Someone on the bench? Chris, what's going on? Thiago Motta.
Yeah, Thiago Motta.
Isak got back there and furious. The yellow card will be coming the way of Howard Bellis.
There's Lewis. Cucurella's gone over, gets his free kick. And Potter and Pochettino. Maresca is actually the 7th different hand that Pepper's shaken here.
And then also, when you're playing with one that's playing well, it makes such a difference. It really does. And Nicholas Jackson showed all the hallmarks of that in that first half.
Now the referee is going to show a second yellow card here. Things go from bad to worse for Cagliari.
Just couldn't do it. Not high there for Vlahovic. Referee just going to blow the whistles to slow things down.
Bit of a...
Boos around the vitality because Bournemouth thought they'd snatched it at the end.
Goes Luis Diaz. Committed, the referee has waved it on. Diogo Jota. And assimilate.
Fernandez apparently clipped by Souček.
Neto on the counter. Casemiro at his back. Referee's into his pocket. Casemiro's is the name he will take.
Poi Serdar Duda attaccato alle spalle da Lefebvre, rischia di perderla, poi Duda litiga proprio con Lefebvre, si avvicina a Pellegrini a separarli, arriva anche Marcenaro a rimproverare Ondrej Duda.
Be furious that they just couldn't keep it right until they were able to make that change.
It's going to be a yellow card shown to Thomas Souček here. Frustration spilling over West Ham, who led 1-0 early in the game. Mohamed Kudus put them in front after.
They will be glad to shake hands. Mutual satisfaction, if not quite complete. Mo Salah it was who in the